friends, welcome back to Mountaintop Outdoors. I'm Patty.
I'm Jeff, and today we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of explanation of the tools that we use and why we use them. Also give you an idea of what we use, and then also too I'll give you a little inventory of our logs, bundle wood, things like that, and then equipment that we use. I'll show you some of that of what we got. Also too, we want to give a big shout out to Heath and Rachel, a hard-working man. Check out their channel. It's they got some pretty good stuff going on over there. I don't want to spoil it, so take a ride, take a look at it, and like and subscribe to their channel as well. So other than that, we'll stick around, we'll do a little tour, and we'll show you what we use.
And you see, we have orange and blue on today, so there's going to be a lot of orange and blue, and Doctor approved of it.
All right, guys, stick around. All right, guys, so here we are. First thing we'll do is we'll look at here. I'll show you that we just got a bucket full of hand tools. Obviously, pretty much self-explanatory what they are. And here on the table, we have a bunch of goodies, and I'll kind of go over what we use. So we use these pickaroons here, the log rites. They work out pretty good. We used to use the Fiskars, which are very good tools as well. I'll show you that, but when you got into hardwoods and whatnot, the tips kept breaking, and they keep warrantying, but they're like 6 to 8 weeks out and whatnot. So we went and got some log rite tools, and what's nice about them is right here, there's a roll pin. You just punch that out, and that whole tip is replaceable. They sell the tips for like 12 bucks, and you can also sharpen them up, you know, if you need to. But we haven't had a problem with them, and we had them for about a year now, and that's the 3 that we got. And then kind of go over here real quick to the Fiskars. I'll show you with them. I tried doing a couple, sorry if the sun, I'd weld a couple spots on them. They work for a little bit, but they don't stay very good very long. And then here's my other pickaroons that I have here that I made up. And of course I painted them Eastonmade colors, orange and blue. Of course a little sledgehammer. And then we have this potato hook, I call it, and that's for the trailer. So when we're up in the trailer and whatnot, we can rake some of the stuff down. The Mingo marker we use obviously for the marking out the logs, 16 inches for the bundle wood, and obviously for the regular wood, and it goes up 12, 14, 16, 18, and I think 20 and 24. I don't know why they don't do 22, but that's what they do. And then I'll show you the 3 saws that we use majority of the time are the Husqavarna 562s. I had pretty good luck with them, and that's what we use. We kind of like them. And then of course we have Patty with our children at play sign, because you know we like to play around.
You work hard, you play hard.
That's right. Don't mind the wind. So then we use a Dewalt grease gun. Again, I mentioned in the other video the Dewalt tools, because I have a lot of construction tools and we use the same battery, so everything is pretty much interchangeable, so we never have to worry about a battery problem. The grease gun, we use all that for obviously the conveyor, the splitters, the trailers, and the equipment, which I'm about to show you. Also the staple gun here for the bundle, putting on the handles. Again, they work pretty slick for that. Here's our cant hook that I did. I refurbished that, and I also put an Eastonmade sticker on that. And then over here we got the Stihl 2-in-1 sharpener, which works fantastic. A couple guys like Shibe, Outdoor with Shibes, Brad, Fire at the Furnace, Back 40 from Bredan there. He has them. They all love it. So I decided to buy it a couple months ago, and I absolutely love it. Couple small swipes, easy to use. You don't have to worry about your depth gauge. Everything does in one shot. And then these guys right here with the hooks, I don't know the proper name for them. I call them log grabbers. But if you can see, the green ones are 16 inches. And then the yellow one is 18 inches. So what you do is you come over here, you take the 2 ends, you click on it, and it picks the piece up. I don't know, we can't hold the camera at the same time. Right there, see that? So it kind of picks up the piece, and therefore it, you know, kind of goes flexible, so you can can pick them up. They work pretty good. We were very happy with them. They're nice for like some of your medium-sized pieces. Obviously the pickaroons here are great for little pieces and stuff when we have it by the log lot. So, and there's Patty getting ready to do a pickaroon challenge. If you don't know what the pickaroon challenge is, that's basically...
With this pickaroon, it's not orange and blue.
Yeah, what it is if you get real angry and you need to chuck something, that's what you do. I think Heath and Rachel, they know what I'm talking about. So, and it was from the splitter here, it was all the way down by that dirt pile. This is one of them days.
And this is where I found it after the snow had melted.
That's right, you can see a little bit of snow still left on the ski centers there, right there. So, all right, so let's take a walk over here. We'll kind of do our machinery. So here is the Eastonmade 2228. Great machine. We did have a 1222 before this, and we upgraded to this a few years back and whatnot. Has about a 6.5 cycle time. It's this one has a Honda engine on it. This is one of the last ones that had the Honda GX 690. Yeah, the winds are crazy today. So then we'll come over here. We got the STK-24, and for greasing purposes, you got one grease bearing there on the other side, and you got two up on top. So we got a couple wheelbarrows in the wood yard. The trailers, there's a black one. They're all cam superlines. I'll show you the other ones. We have an orange one and a blue one. Again, they're all cam, and they're all 6x10 dump trailers. And here's my pickup truck.
Hi, Dad.
Right here that has it's a 2500 HD GMC, so we use that. So here's the tractors we use.
This is my little baby girl.
Yep. So this is a Workmaster 25S. This is what we mow our lawn with and everything else, but plus two Patty. It has a backhoe and a belly mower. She uses a lot to clean up the debris, like right here, like she's starting to clean up and all this stuff. So she cleans up and then takes it over to our pile, which was right over there. So that works out pretty handy. And then we got the big guy, which we use for all of our logs and whatnot. And that's a Workmaster 70, New Holland again. Patty don't want to drive that because of the clutch.
But I will not drive it.
Yeah, that one has a clutch and forward and reverse shift on the go. This one's all hydrostatic. So, and then we got a couple totes up here for bundlewood that we have. We just started that. You can see the discoloration in it. Here's our IBC totes, and I'll show you the blue trailer. There's all of our IBC totes here, and then here's our blue trailer. So we have one of them, and like I said, we have an orange one as well. The black one, obviously, you see was hooked up to the truck. IBC totes, there's the orange one. And again, they're all cam superline 6x10s. Another two more totes that we got to open up. And then, sorry, we got our backhoe down there. We got the another bundlewood.
And we got baby bear down there.
And we got a fake bear. Let's see if you can zoom in on it right there. That fool right there. Everybody gets fooled by them. They're like, you got a bear in your yard. Say we got two. Here's our bundle station where we buck up. Again, like I said, I did some of this in the other video. Probably should have done this equipment video, probably the first couple ones that we made out. I never thought about it until people requested it. So we buck up here, goes on to the Eastonmade Ultra, and then they get filled up here. And we didn't get the single wedge. This thing has more than enough power to do what we're doing with the four-way. Plus, it makes pretty uniform pieces. I mean, look at, here, it's nice, good bundle grade wood. So then we'll come around to here, where this is where our bundle station happens. Again, we put the tote here. She can feed off of that, and I feed off of that. Or we feed off of them. She feeds that bundle, and I do this bundle. I have little holders for our flyers. I keep that in there, and whatnot. File cabinet just to keep kind of like rope and bungee cords and hooks and all that. We have this rack rack, say that 10 times fast, with the 12-way, 4-way, and pizza box wedge. So here's the 12-way. Kind of get a look at that. Obviously the 4-way is pretty much self-explanatory. Show you the pizza wedge, which is, there's the pizza wedge. Kind of gives you what the restaurant grade and everything wants, you know, and plus bundle wood and whatnot. We just got these blue barrels. And then the last thing on the list is that trailer right there is our equipment trailer that we use. So that's anything for hauling the little tractors, rototilling, because we do have a rototiller right there, 3-point hitch, that we do gardens and stuff for people. So now we're gonna do a little inventory of our wood yard, and then that'll close things up. So here is the leftover season wood. Again, sorry about the wind, guys. So this here, we're gonna eventually close this off. I'm gonna put a road, continue down this log road and in here, and it's gonna come right to where the trailer is. So we're just gonna connect that short piece, and then we're gonna close that off. We're gonna stack wood. We got some wood coming in. So here's a little bit of leftover season stuff that we got. Pretty well seasoned. As you can see, most of it's barkless. So it's all pretty dry. And then here's what we've been working out of, is this pile. The tree service guys, they dumped off a bunch of mulch all the time for us because we use it for walking and so we're not in the mud. So here's our pile that we have been getting with our logs. As you can see, they're pretty nice, good stuff. Pretty decent size. There's Patty. So it goes quite a ways. As you can see, put her hands on one of the logs. So it's pretty big stuff. And they're about 10 feet tall. You know, we got some pretty good ash in there. I think there's a good ash. Some maple, some beech, some ironwood. Most of the stuff is probably ash just because of the beetle coming around. But look at some of this, how this is chucked already. You know, she's pretty good. She's going. We got another big hard maple right here. This is a big guy. Look how big my hand is. So Patty's snoozing. So then we'll come out of here. This is where we're gonna close this off, this road right here. So kind of like where them logs are to about where these cones are, that's gonna get blocked off with wood, standing the same way they are. And then you'll come down this road, and just about where that pile where we walked around will be the road going to the trailer. So it'll be like a big horseshoe. So we'll kind of give you an idea of here. This is the other season stuff that we got. A little bit of oak, ash, a little bit of maple in there too, as well. So, and again, that's some pretty decent stuff as well. You can see that maple. You know, it's all, everyone's a good customer. Yeah. And then kind of go over here to this little bit. Like I said, a little seasoned wood. This is what we just took off. I just got done grading this yesterday in this part. So wood was all the way out to here. And then that has a little bit of oak. I don't think there's any more cherry left in there. And some shadbark hickory. There's a couple pieces of ash and stuff there that I got to take out. But basically that's for anything that we're going to use for like restaurant grade or smoker wood or anything like that. That all gets sorted and put there. So therefore when someone needs it, we got it. And other than that, I'll just kind of give you a scoop of the wood yard. We just kind of did like a big circle here. And as you can see on top of the mountaintop. And then that's our wood yard, guys. So hopefully that answered a lot of you guys' questions that you asked about the equipment and why we use it and whatnot. So my big tractor does come with a bucket, and I use the forks for the logs. I will be getting a grapple just in due time. If I had endless money, then obviously we would have one, but eventually we'll get one. Definitely going to get one. Be a lot easier to do. So, all right, guys, that'll wrap things up for today. It's getting a little windy here. I think they're saying like 30-mile-an-hour wind here on the top of the mountain. But other than that, if you like what you see here, hit the subscribe button. And also, too, all the guys that people have subscribed, thank you very much, and we welcome you. And then other than that, we will see you on the next one.